Hi Keap peeps, welcome to this month's new release report. This month we are so excited to tell you about a new feature in Infusionsoft called Analytics, which is currently in beta testing. We're also going to preview a new task outcome automation trigger in Campaign Builder that's coming out later this month. For our Keap users out there, you've probably already noticed a brand new contact record in your app. We'll tell you all about it and we hope you're loving it. We also have a bunch of new updates for the Keap business line, especially for our Canadian users out there. In June, we released a ton of new features and upgrades for our Infusionsoft users, including more custom fields, landing page builder improvements, and updates to Campaign Builder. We're so glad you guys are excited about last month's updates. Brownwyn let us know on YouTube what she thinks of the new updates. Brilliant! I love the updates for this month. And our user, Call Al, is pretty excited about the additional custom fields. Yay, new custom fields! It's been a busy year so far. Check out everything we've released so far for Infusionsoft and Keap users. If you want more information, be sure to check out the videos linked in the description below. We're about to jump into this month's release report. Don't forget, you can always jump ahead to your favorite feature by using the timestamps in the description below. All right, here's Jack with this month's release report.
All right, we are excited to announce there is a brand new feature in your Infusionsoft application that is currently in beta, but beta doesn't mean you can't touch it. Beta just means it's getting better every day. Let me show you where you'll find it in your Infusionsoft application. So, under the ellipsis, go over to the admin section and click Analytics, and you're off and running with an overview, one for contact growth, email deliverability, and payments, revenue, and refunds. Infusionsoft Analytics is our brand new feature only for Infusionsoft users to show you how your business is performing. This new analytics feature will help you grow your business, improve engagement, focus your efforts, and grow your revenue. We've got some great feedback so far. As a matter of fact, Tyler Garn says, at first glance, it's awesome. How about a sneak peek into something that's going to come out next month? Soon, you'll be able to trigger automation based on the outcome of a specific task. In the past, you may have tasks in sequences that pop up and you would have to mark the task as complete, and that could move automation on. But in most cases, if you wanted automation to go in different directions, you'd either have to add a tag that would launch new automation or fill out an internal form that would add information to the contact record and launch follow-up automation. Check this out. So in this example automation, let's say I have a web form and somebody is filling out the web form, like my new lead, and then they go into a sequence. And this could be my speed to lead sequence. I got an email that goes out and a task for follow-up that gets generated. Now here, in this task, I can create the outcomes. What outcomes will fulfill this task? All right, and I would build those here. I'm gonna back up, and then here, based on the specific task outcome, whether there was no answer, or there was an answer and I had a voice-to-voice and they were interested, or there was an answer and they were not interested, I can use those statuses of the task completion to launch follow-up automation. This is a huge time saver for your workflow. Instead of having multiple triggers and multiple points of entry, you just have the one trigger and the right automation gets kicked off. When this feature rolls out, we will update the description with a link to the Help Center article. Exciting, right? More on this next month. We now have an improved email spam checker for Keap and Infusionsoft users in the email broadcaster. The email checker helps check your email content for issues that could be flagged as spam by email providers like Gmail and Hotmail. This provides huge benefits to users, including increased email speeds, improved reliability, and better inbox deliverability.
We hope you enjoyed those previews for new Infusionsoft updates. And now for new features for our Keap users.
You may have noticed there's a new contact record in Keap. The new contact record makes it easy to take action from the action buttons and separates these actions from your activity history down below. From the action buttons, you can queue up a call on the mobile app. You can send a text message, an email from either an email you create or an email template. You can add tags, notes, and all of these others. You can send a meeting link, set up a meeting, tasks, invoices, quotes, payments, and so on. All of this from the contact record, as well as the history. So if you want to see your activity history in any of these categories, you scroll down. For example, here we go, my email history. Here's my email history with Jessica. There you go. Perfect. This is a much cleaner and easier way to function directly out of the contact record. Here's some great customer feedback from the new contact record. Stephanie says, I like having the icons across the top so that you have access to them quicker. And Jack Hawley says, instead of wasting time looking for something, it's right there and very intuitive to find. And Heather says, we're so stoked to see the messages start coming up on this exact page. It's the one thing we've really been hoping for. Heather, we're thrilled that you're stoked. We're also rolling out some improved B2B usability. We know that being able to connect with other business is a huge part of your processes, so we are continuing to improve the B2B functions in Keap. We have big updates that we are excited to roll out for you in the next couple of months. And for Keap Grow users, we are excited to announce the addition of Smart Forms to all the Keap Grow apps. Smart Forms are customizable internal intake forms that you can now use in Keap Grow. You can access these forms when you're adding a brand new contact, or you can access these forms to add information to your existing contacts. You can customize these internal intake forms with fields that are specific to your business. We have a whole slew of new usability features for our Keap mobile app, and we're rolling out the Keap mobile app to more countries. First off, we are excited to announce that the Keap mobile app is now available in New Zealand. The Keap mobile app is a great tool to help you manage your business on the go, giving you access to contact records, your tasks, emails, and appointments. Since our users in Canada already have access to the Keap mobile app, we're excited to announce that the Keap business line is now available to Canadian users. The Keap mobile app is available in both iOS and Android and connects with your desktop application. Here I have mine open. I'm going to click on a contact record. This will allow you to call out from your Keap business line directly from the contact record, or send a text message also directly from the contact record, and take advantage of this right here, which are text templates. So you can build your own text templates because you're probably sending the same text to multiple contacts at different times. There we go. Let me back up. Or you can go over to the call center and run this functionality, calls and messages from here. Your Keap business line helps you keep your business communications separate from your personal communications and allows you to recognize when somebody is calling in or texting in from your Keap mobile application. If you're an Apple iOS user, you can now use Siri to follow up with your customers quickly and easily with your Keap business line. Just say, hey Siri, send a message using Keap, and Siri will initiate with Keap from your Keap business line to complete the task. You will love how easy and convenient it is to send an SMS message to your customers with Siri's help. You now have new ways to manage your Keap notifications in the Keap mobile app. By going to the notifications and sound setting in the app, users can view and edit the different types of notifications they can receive. Notifications are available for appointments, quotes, invoices, and when a new lead is created. Users can also select specific ringtones and sounds for their Keap notifications, so they know when they're receiving a business notification versus a personal one. We have updated and improved how you manage your sales pipeline in Keap. Users can quickly and easily add new deals to their existing pipeline using a dedicated Add a Deal button in the upper right-hand corner. When I click this, it will let me add a deal to the pipeline that I have open. And if you have more than one pipeline, you can now easily manage your multiple pipelines using the Manage Pipeline button in the upper right-hand corner. There we go. A small yet impactful change. If you use Keap for payments and sending invoices, you will be excited to know you can now attach documents directly to the invoice using the invoice builder in Keap. And just like this, here I have an invoice, scroll down to the bottom, and boom, attach a document right there. You can ensure you and your customers are on the same page regarding the services you're providing them by being able to attach documents such as contracts, terms of service, or engagement letters directly to that invoice. Users can now also choose to send the invoice link in an existing conversation thread by copying the URL link and pasting it into their email or text. So when I hit next, I have the option to either email, there we go, or text. And there's that link.
Thanks, Jack, for a great release report. Since we're more than halfway through the year, I thought it would be a great time to remind our users how dedicated we are to resolving known issues. We know that our users were getting really frustrated with our known issues list last year. Like, remember how frustrating it was when you couldn't get an email open goal to trigger in Campaign Builder when the link was clicked? That's why we're happy to report that not only is that fixed, but we've resolved over 160 known issues since January and decreased the known issues list by 85%. Now it's time for this month's Fast Fact. We have another big delivery coming to Keap this week, and this delivery will not be delayed by a code freeze. I'll be gone for a couple of months, which is why I'm excited to introduce you to Rahel. Rahel, tell us a fun story about yourself.
Hi, I'm Rahel. As a child, I was told I was born on the hottest day in Arizona history. 30 years later, I found out the hottest day ever was on June 26, 1990, the day after my birthday.
That's it for this month's release report. Here's a quick recap of all the new features and upgrades we released in July. Stay tuned next month because we have a lot of big features coming to Infusionsoft and Keap. In Keap, we have the new Easy Automation Builder launching and customized lead forms. Bye, everyone!